Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is your weekly reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if any of you have a question for me that you've been asking, which reading should I watch first? My Sun, my Moon, my Rising, or my Venus? I did a video explaining which one you should watch first, right here. Also, if you're looking for the individual zodiac readings for April, I'll put a link here to the video, put them all in one video, all time-stamped visually and in the description box, so you can find your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus very easily. All right, let's talk about the air signs right now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what's going on for you? This is a different deck than I normally use. Believe in your own magic, kind of cool. Gonna do a different spread here too. Wow. Villain. You can always rewrite your own story. Here comes Charlie. Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. And Shark, swim away from this situation. All right, so that makes me feel like maybe in the past, it could even be a past life, that there was some kind of karmic energy, some kind of action that was taken in a past life that you're being asked to atone for right now. I feel like you've done a really good job of stepping into your power here. I'll read that one to you. And Shark, swim away from this situation. So let's see where we go with this. All right, so let's see. The villain, Lioness and Shark. Wow. This makes me feel like in a past life, you may have been somebody who did some things, or earlier in your life, you may have made some mistakes or something that you are atoning for the rest of your life. 13, you've earned your stripes, and now the situation is going to present itself again. All right, the situation where you might have done something that you're not proud of is going to present itself again. All right, let's see where we go here. So the Seven of Wands, Fool. Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. There's the Lioness, all right? The Leo energy here, definitely seeing that. Move it down a little bit so you can see. All right. Hierophant. So far, I see Leo and Taurus. Ace of Swords. Wow. Going toward your truth very, very obviously. The Fool is also elemental air, so it has a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in it, and it's showing up as you. There's no reason to hold on to the past here. All right, I feel like you're finally moving away from it. Let's see where we go the rest of the reading here. Wow, Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So we have the Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like even though you're on a new path, all right, this is you. This is you're showing up right now in this present moment on this new path. I do feel like there is some real resistance to it. Four of Pentacles, wanting to keep hold of some things, because the Fool is like, he just has his little bag. He doesn't have a U-Haul. He doesn't have, like, it's time to really leave behind a lot of stuff. So some of you could be leaving behind this villain story and really stepping into your power here. That's beautiful. So anything you might have done, like maybe a third party situation or whatever it is, okay? Underneath is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is a little bit about standing up for yourself, standing up for your truth. It's possible that that story in the past was not really you. Like, there might have been some extenuating circumstances. There might have been some, it's like, I heard someone, I forget which show I was watching, and they were telling a story about something they did really bad in the past. And they said, no excuses. And the other person said, yeah, but there's missing information here. Okay. And that was true, because in the story, the person who was kind of totally beating themselves up for doing something in their past didn't reveal a pertinent piece of information, which was that there was another person manipulating them into it. Okay. And that's relevant. And you might think that that's not relevant. Well, I did it, so, I'm at fault. Okay. But I feel like there's a time to beat oneself up for things, and there's a time to really let that go. I feel like letting that go is bringing in something new that may challenge you to stick up for what you believe in, may challenge you in that same way. This is like the same thing showing up again. And I feel like you had a lot of regret around that. The Five of Cups, the past energy, having a lot of regrets around what went down. It could have been about a commitment. It could have been about leaving someone behind, breaking it off kind of unceremoniously. And that person's coming back. That person or that same experience is coming back. So whatever, if you're thinking of something in your head, that's what it is. Okay, that same person or that same experience is coming back around, and you're going to need to be different. You're going to need to show how much you've learned. I do feel like this is a romantic situation. Okay, this is a romantic situation. This is happening by May. This is a timing card. The fifth card for me is a timing card. That's May. I do feel like what has to happen here is you need to move away from this I'm a bad person feeling. You need to really move away from that in order to fully embrace the new thing that's showing up. So let's do some clarification here of the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to here? Yeah, a lie. Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are holding on to a lie, and it could have been that another person made you feel bad about what happened, and they kind of defined your experience for you. And now you're really going, okay, wait a second. The person who keeps making me feel bad, or there was someone at the time that kind of solidified that as your identity. Okay? So, you broke up with somebody and it was a mistake and you did something stupid or whatever like that, but that's not who you are. It was just an experience. There's somebody around here who made you feel like that's who you are. And so you might have held on to that for a long time, feeling really bad about that. And it's been only through a lot of this spiritual work and overcoming past hurts of your own that you're discovering that this was a hurt too. This was perpetrated on you. Was it a mistake what you did? Yeah, but we don't have to pay for our mistakes for the rest of our lives. Okay, there are people out there who make some pretty heinous mistakes and they end up paying with the rest of their life, for sure. I don't think that's what this was. This was something that you did as a young person, and now it's time to move beyond it. It's time for you to learn something new about yourself and realize that you were not the villain. You were somebody who acted because of some circumstances, and then a very unkind person made you pay for it for a long time. They basically were like, oh yeah, you're a liar. Oh yeah, you're a cheat. Oh yeah. When in fact they didn't know the whole circumstances, and you're actively, even if they had enough to really make that determination, that's a person that no longer exists. You have evolved since then, and you're moving toward this alignment, this Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords alignment here. So that makes me feel good that the story was coming from outside the house, and you made it be the truth of who you are. It's not true. So talk to me about this person coming back around. Queen of Swords, Hermit, Ten of Wands, Six of Wands. This person sees you, because look at this. Wow. This person sees you. Queen of Swords is air sign, right? This person has gotten wiser, and they see you more clearly now. They've put down this burden of the lie of whatever it was, and now you're walking free of it. You're able to hold your head high. You're able to, this person, I don't know if they come back and say, I'm sorry. They might be the one that was hurt in this instance, But they're definitely going to be like, you know what? I totally get it. I totally get it. It's totally fine. Yeah. Was I hurt at the time? Oh, yeah, I was really badly hurt. But I now see that that was not really what happened. What I had in my head and what people were telling me was not really truly what happened. And, you know, there's some kind of coming to this beautiful place of you're reclaiming who you are, the Venus energy here, reclaiming who you are. Now, the future here, swim away from the situation. Now, for some of you, this person comes back around and there's forgiveness and everything like that. For others of you, there's a situation that presents itself that makes you wonder who you are, makes you wonder if that was a true assessment or if that was something that another person kind of just characterized you as and it stuck. It's like a bad nickname, right? That just sticks. And now there's somebody coming back around to replay this again, the person who, you know, kind of made that nickname happen. There could be someone coming back around who is very influential about how you think about yourself. And it's somebody who is likely very on the outside, like a earth mother, kind of nurturing. I just feel like this person might be the shark. All right. They're not really nurturing or good or kind or anything. Talk to me about the shark and I'll read you the shark. 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Turn your back on this world. Wow. Endings, endings, endings. 2 of Swords. No, no, no. Don't go near this person. All right. I feel like there is somebody coming back around to make you remember this. Remember how they, you know, you've finally overcome this whole situation. You might even have a new beginning, but then this person comes back around or someone like it. Doesn't have to be the exact same person. Someone like it who's going to remind you of your mistakes, who's going to undercut your self-confidence. All right. So let's see here. This is the first time I'm ever looking at this deck. I really like it. I like it a lot. Think of this as the Lovers in reverse. So this is more like the devil energy from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around in a bloodthirsty, you've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. So you finally overcome a situation, right? You're finally standing up for yourself. 7 of Wands. You finally know your truth. You finally know that whatever this person characterized you as growing up or whatever, whenever things happened in the past, I feel like this person's coming back. It could be a family member who is going to try to make you feel that way again. Swim away. All right, let's see where we go. I see Virgo here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, because that was the devil energy, and Libra, Leo. Right, Libra, Leo, and then the earth signs. So I'll do a few cards around those earth signs and Libra and Leo, and we'll see where we go. All right, my darlings, the link is below if you want to continue on. If this is your story, let's see what happens. All right, fire signs, your turn. I'm laughing because I just tried to start this video 2 seconds ago and the 2 doggies knocked something over. It was a great outtake. I'm sure I'll show it to you. All right, let's see where we go. Aries, Leo, Sag, feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. If you're looking for your individual zodiac readings for April, here's the card. It is on the channel. I put it up last week so you can see it. This is a weekly reading, a weekly energy reading. All right, let's see where we go. What is happening? Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just did a video about which one you should watch first. So check that out. Another card. All right, what's going on for Aries, Leo, Sag? All right, you will only see the way by making the way. The phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Oh, that's beautiful. Starseed. Oh my goodness, I'll definitely have to read that one to you. All right, I'll definitely have to read that to you. Let's see. Let's check it out. All right. What is coming out? What is coming out here? I do feel like a lot of you, I mean, I'm getting this because I'm reading your comments. I'm reading your comments, and it does seem like a lot of you are having to chart a new course right now. I do believe that has something to do with the Neptune and Jupiter alignment. All right, so let's see here what wants to come in for Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, underneath is the Tower. We will explore that, all right? Not to worry. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, World, anchored by the Queen of Cups, Sun, anchored by the King of Cups, my goodness, and the Star. Beautiful energy here, anchored by High Priestess. So, like I said, I will take a look into this Tower, but it does feel like if you have been having a lot of struggle recently, something you put a lot of time and effort into, maybe changing and maybe moving into, this feels like a better place to me. It almost feels like some of you are resisting the change because you think it might not go into a better place. But it's only because you really couldn't see what was happening next. So the Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. That does feel to me like a big transformation. The world coming through here. So let's start out. The 7 of Pentacles and anchored by the 5 of Wands. So underneath, there's probably been a lot of confusion or resistance, and you've put in a lot of time and effort into a thing, into a relationship, or to your work or something along those lines. But either there's more competition or there's more problems with the situation than you know about. It can be something that feels very untethered. Untethered to reality, but mostly it feels like, hey, I've been doing this for a long time. Why isn't it working anymore? Okay, that's what's happening here. This 5 of Wands, like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I always do this and it always works, and now it's not working. Now, whatever that is. Some of you could feel that way around love. Like, I usually am able to flirt and the person I want just shows up, and that's not happening right now. Why is that? What's going on with this? Why am I, something I put a lot of time and effort into, and something that I know well, something that I do well, something I know well. I feel like it's that there's other people, there's other energies involved now that are kind of upending things. This 5 of Wands is conflict, and it's definitely feeling, let me clarify. I can't stop looking at this Tower card. So let me, the Tower card, 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Death energy, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like what is happening here is this is like a workhorse kind of energy. This is the energy of, you know, toting that barge and lifting that bale, not getting drunk and landing in jail. It's definitely too much effort for what you're getting out of it. And I feel like now you're kind of turning your back on that. You could be bringing in a new way of doing things. This 2 of Pentacles here, bringing in a new way of doing things. And it does feel to me like you're getting rid of this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Devil energy. Wow, Death and Devil right around that Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. This could be a relationship that you've just put too much time and effort into. Okay, and it's just not, it's not coming back to you. It's not working out. There's something about it that is a little bit toxic here. I almost feel like if this is a love relationship, Death, Devil, and the Tower, are you serious? It's like you know this underneath. You know that the person has another person, Okay, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. You know that the person you're putting time and effort into, you know it, like it comes through an awareness. The Tower energy is what's coming through in your dream state, or when you have your defenses down or something like that. You do know, the final card here is the High Priestess. You do know that you can't continue on the way you have been, not if you're trying to manifest this, okay? And so in your waking life, you may have been a little confused about a situation because let's just say it is a love relationship and things have been so easy, things have been nice and moving along, and all of a sudden it's not. Like, what? All of a sudden this person doesn't flirt back. All of a sudden this person isn't leaning in the way they have been. I feel like some of you are going to blame yourself. I feel like some of you are going to try to work harder at it. I don't really feel like that's the thing. Okay? I feel like what the thing is that it's shifting into a new cycle. All right? So we're shifting out of an old cycle of putting in time and effort. So I hate to say this, but a lot of people believe that you need to work harder if your work isn't working. And my family definitely comes from that arena. That if it's not working, just work harder. But that's not what it is. That's not what's going on. It's that you've shifted your alignment to something else, to something that makes more sense for you, to something that you really want to do. And you may not know it, but the situation with this love isn't working, and you could extrapolate this to your work too, but the situation with love isn't working because it's no longer coming from a heart place, and you've changed. So if you're thinking like, well, this, it must be the other person that's changed, because I haven't changed. You've changed inside. There's something that has shifted inside you, whether it's about self-worth or it's about something. You've been moving from one state of consciousness, one state of being, to another state of being. And what's happening here is you're starting to see that the old way isn't working, but you're also starting to feel differently about things. You're starting to, act differently. You're pointing your compass in a different direction. So if you get in that car, let's say as a metaphor for your day, in your relationship or in your work, you get in the car and you always drive 10 miles due east. Okay, just making it up. 10 miles due east, and you land at this little coffee shop, and that's where you stop every morning. Now, what happens if you don't care about coffee anymore? You don't care about stopping at the coffee shop anymore. So you drive that 10 miles and you're like, why am I going here? It doesn't work for you anymore. It just stopped working. And so that's not really the direction anymore to go, because it's taking you out of the way of where you're actually going, which is you're going to your work or you're moving forward in your relationship. There's something that used to be part of this that is no longer part of it. There's something that used to be relevant to you that is no longer relevant to you. And some of you may even be like, you could say it's falling out of love, or you could say that it's whatever, but to me, this is maturing, this is healing. When we're doing all this work, when we're, on this channel, we talk a lot about healing, and we talk a lot about elevating, moving through the levels of consciousness. When you're doing that, you can't expect the universe to respond the same as it used to, because you're changing. You've changed. You've moved on. You've moved towards something that is happier, more joyful, a more healed experience. And that means you're not going to be attracting or staying in sync with this old situation, with this old love. Now, I have to say to you, this old situation, death, devil, tower, Knight of Pentacles, very physical world. Okay, if you're staying in alignment with your physical world, I feel like it's getting heavier and heavier. A lot of you are shifting out of alignment with that heaviness of that world. And it's just like, we don't care about it anymore. It's not a thing. We're not paying attention to it anymore. We're not really focused on that because it feels bad. Okay? Because it feels bad. It feels like a situation where it's too hard. It's too much effort. It's not fun. It's out of alignment. It's, you know, the feeling, the difference in the feeling of going through your day when you're just like, you're on, right? You're in alignment. And the days when you just are like, every single thing I do is just, start to shift your mindset. When things are out of alignment, that means you've changed your alignment. So some of us have had jobs or relationships that have caused us to go down this road of, well, it's not working, so we think we have to work harder. But in reality, you shifted into something new. So instead of looking back, instead of going, why can't this work? Can you open yourself up to this idea of, Queen and King of Cups? The intuition here is really beautiful. The healing here, the joy, the Sun card, the joy feels really good. And it's no longer a concern, something like you're no longer so concerned about what you were concerned about. So the reason for being in that job might have just been about money, or just been about like, well, this is what I think I'm supposed to do. But since you're working on yourself and you're creating your own path, this falls out of alignment. Okay? I feel like when we're moving into this full moon, I will do more information about the full moon coming up. And it's going to be really interesting because we are, in many ways, with the Neptune conjunct Jupiter that I've been talking about, Pluto at the end of this month going retrograde, we are slipping out of alignment with things that used to matter but have gotten too heavy. And now we're moving into something that is very aligned, very light, very joyful. And I feel like a lot of people might resist that because of I'm not sure where the path will take me. You only see the way by making the way, right? A lot of you are opening up to remembering your star seeds, remembering that you are here to bring a new level of consciousness to the world. And it's like you can't do that in the old clothes. You've got to expand into this new kind of version of yourself. Kind of interesting here. I am seeing Leo and Aquarius, Cancer. I see Scorpio and Virgo and Capricorn also. So those might ring a bell for you. So I will pull some cards around each of those signs. This definitely feels like some of you are coming really into alignment with a love relationship, or a relationship that pulls you out of your old way of being. All right. So if you want to continue on with me, fire sign, this is a weekly reading for this coming week. The link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right, Earth signs, what's going on with you guys? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. If you're looking for your individual zodiac readings, I will put a card right here. I put them all into one handy dandy video. So you can go and check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign all in one very nice time-stamped video. Okay, let's see where we go, Earth signs. What is going on for you? Sorry about the light. The sun keeps coming and going here a little bit. And I'm moving forward too, so it changes. All right, deliver your greatest gift to the world. Memento Mori. There may not be a someday. This is the Carpe Diem card of this deck. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. I feel like the universe might be pushing you. It might show up soon to get out there, to get your gifts out there. All right. Some of you might be holding back, not sure of the timing of things. But if you're seeing a lot of synchronicities about things, I feel like the universe is trying to say to you, it's time to shine your light. All right. It's time to shine your light, Earth sign. Let's see what the reading has in store. Underneath is Temperance, that's Sagittarian energy. Bit of a different spread here. Two of Swords anchored by the World. Knight of Pentacles anchored by the High Priestess. Oh, that's interesting. This top part is what's showing up. This bottom part is what's coming or what's not being seen. It might be the spiritual and the physical kind of thing. We'll see. Four of Wands. Woo, Three of Wands. I like this. Ace of Wands. My goodness. King of Pentacles. Wow. So if some of you are unclear as to why things are working the way they're working, it's because the universe has a plan. The universe is trying to get you in alignment with what you're here to do. And I feel like some of you are Two of Swordsing things, just like, nope, don't need any help. I'm going to do this on my own. And that makes things a little bit tougher, okay? But the shift into your higher self, the shift into maybe you want to start a practice that's really connecting you to your spirit guides, that's opening up mediumship for some of you. It's, this that's happening here, it's a little like the fire reading, and I see Sag here. So it's a little bit, it makes me feel like the way to access financial gain, the way to become stable and solid is more and more and more about aligning with spirit. It's like you can't do it the way you used to do it anymore. Like very much like the fire sign reading, okay? Where we're trying, we're putting in lots of hard effort and yet still not seeing the results. In fact, it seems worse. So if that's happening with you, I feel like it's almost time to like take your foot off the gas and spend the time in connection with spirit instead. So if you spent, let's just say you spent 8 hours a day, a random number, putting in time and effort on a thing. Put that time and effort into yourself, into building yourself, into doing new things, into being connected with spirit more, into meditation, into journaling, and all of these things. Now, I'm not saying that meditation and journaling are the answers in and of themselves, but I am saying those are ways of getting in alignment with spirit so that you can be available to take in what you've been manifesting. The Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This is coming. So some of you don't see it yet. And what's being asked here is, hey, the universe is trying to say to you, yes, we need to step into this. It's time to deliver your greatest gift to the world. And some of you don't know how that's going to happen. Some of you are dealing with a Sag, a Cancer, Sag or Cancerian. All right, let me clarify here a little bit. So let me clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Hierophant. Lovers. Oh, interesting. And the Tower. Wow, can't let that stand. Seven of Wands. Okay, so what you're doing here is, or what's happening is that you're putting in time and effort in a physical way, but the way to sort of bring in love and bring in this next level of King of Pentacles is to blow up your current mindset about love. Blow up your current mindset. Whatever you're resisting, it's time to let it go. Okay? So if you're feeling a little bit like, I want love, so I have to be on a million dating sites, I have to buy myself a new wardrobe and all this kind of stuff. Whatever, it's physical. The physical elements of love, the physical elements are the representation of how love works in the world. That's not the way it's going to come in. And I think by expecting it to come in the way it usually did come into your life is resistance. Like, well, I only, or it's resistance. So if you well, I've met all my previous boyfriends this particular way, it's got to be that way again, or there's got to be some kind of replacement for that. Like if you met all your boyfriends at parties and we're in the middle of a pandemic and so you're not going to parties, then are you, putting yourself out there? People say you got to put yourself out there. I'm here to say, Earth sign, that what this is saying to you is manifest love more on an internal level, more of a self-love kind of experience. Yeah. Manifest your abundance on an internal level. Manifest, everything. This is about manifesting and feeling it before it shows up, right? Like that's what Abraham Hicks talks about and everything like that. Step into the feeling of the thing before it shows up, and the universe is reacting to that expression of your energy. I feel like this is a shift for a lot, not just because earth signs are 3D, and that's not true. That's really not true. You're so much more than a sun sign, right? Right. I just did a couple of videos about that, about which ones are really showing you what's going on with you, which parts of your birth chart are really showing you. And I feel like this is a shift. This is sort of like, okay, I'm no longer looking at life through this particular lens. I'm releasing that, and I'm becoming in alignment more with what I want to create, what inspires me, what is powerful for me, and I do more of that. I spend time doing more of what brings me to a higher level of consciousness. I focus on that. And, I feel like you guys, the earth signs here, if you're an earth sign watching or if you're cross watching, I feel like the expression of the earth signs is about anchoring. Okay, it's about anchoring. It's about expressing things in a physical way, love in a physical way, or stepping into your work in a physical way. It does feel to me like there's more energetic expression coming through, and more abundance that's waiting to come through when you step into your energy of being inspired. Inspiration is the key here. All right, I feel like that's true. Sag and Cancer, Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with another Taurus. All right, so let me clarify a couple more things here. So why is this High Priestess here? Moon, oh yeah, 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This is about getting clear on an energetic level and moving away from fear. There could be fear in the physical world right now. There could be a lot of people around you who are behaving and reacting out of fear, and it's time to really not pay attention to that. It's time to move away from that. If you have a group of people that you hang out with that are all about fear, if your family is all about fear and they're just reacting to everything and everything like that, it's really time to move away from that. Because I feel like it's holding you back from manifesting what you truly want in this world. It's keeping you at a very low level of consciousness. Very spiritual reading for the earth sign today. All right, what else? So I'm going to get clarity around this Ace of Wands, please. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, I love this. 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. You're not paying attention to what's going on in the physical world around you because you realize that that's no longer how you're experiencing the world. You may be happy regardless of what's going on. You may be feeling loved regardless of not having another person in your life. All of these things are positive signs of higher consciousness. This is saying to me that you're moving into this place of love, abundance, joy, clarity, regardless of what's going on around you. So if you're experiencing that, if you're having people around you who are running around like chickens with their head cut off, and you're like, everything is going to be cool, this reading is for you, okay? If you're not feeling like that, then this is the opportunity to shift into that. So if you're dealing with a Sag, a Cancer, another Taurus, a Gemini, I see that. All right, and I also see Pisces here. So we'll take a look at those signs in the extended. If this is for you, Earth sign, the link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right, water signs. Let's see what the week has in store for you. This is a weekly reading for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So if you're looking for your individual, they're so dirty. We just took a walk. If you're looking for your individual readings, your individual zodiac readings, they are right here. I'm going to put a card up so you can go to that. It's April 2022 full zodiac reading for the month, individual zodiac. All right, so if you're looking for that, this is an energy reading for the week. So let's see what we get here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's going on with you guys? All right, deep breath. I'm recording this after I did my live this morning, so you're getting the better audio. I hope. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Memento mori. There may not be a someday. As I'm recording this, Mercury is going into Mars, and that is some powerful, right? That is some powerful energy. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. So this does feel to me like it has to do with, hey, perspective, right? Getting it clear about where you want to go next, what you want to do next, and then taking some kind of action. All right, Mars energy, Mars with Saturn energy, conjunct Saturn earlier this week. Well, now it's last week probably by the time you see this, was really about this stop-start kind of energy, this feeling of like, okay, I want to put some effort into something, but I feel, if you feel held back by that, then it's time to work with Saturn a little bit more. Saturn is the energy of, like, this is how we do things, rules and regulations. You might be kind of kicking at the traces about that. You might not be wanting to have too many rules right now or too many restrictions on what you do. But I feel like Saturn shows up and has a good purpose. So like everything, every energy has positive and a negative charge to it, every single one. So if you look at Saturn and you think, all you can think of is like, oh, I'm being held back or something like that, I offer to you, I invite you to think about Saturn as like a loving parent who is guiding you, okay? Who is helping you understand what the next action is and helping you to take it. Now with Mercury going into Aries, we definitely have that energy of take action. So it's kind of good that Saturn is here just for a little anchor, okay? Just for a little bit of like, all right, let's not go off, like insanely. Let's do something that's, let's take action, but let's take thoughtful action. All right. Two of Wands underneath. High Priestess is anchored by the Two of Swords. Very interesting. A 2 card there. Wow. Ace of Swords coming out. Anchored by the 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Anchored by the Lovers card. Indeed. And the Hermit energy anchored by the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like this is what this is saying to me, what this is saying to you, is that if you do that, if you let yourself get anchored, by that Saturn energy, then you truly step into wisdom. All right. And I feel like the High Priestess and the Hermit are here to say to you, you have something to share. Okay. Some of you may, on a very temporal level, have something to share with another person, have something to say. If you want to watch that live, I'm going to put a link right here to that live that I did this morning. And that really was about if you want to take some kind of verbal action, right? Mercury, thinking and verbal action. Surround it with wisdom, surround it with love and guidance from your spirit guides or for your higher self or something like that. I feel like for a long time, there has been this. High Priestess is a very internal card, and so is Two of Swords. This says to me that you have been doing that. You have been asking the universe, right? This is the prayer card, putting it out into the universe for that which is in aligned with your spirit. Now, this could be an opening to your guides and being like, oh, where have you been all my life? There's a little bit of that, like, hello, gorgeous. I think so, because Lovers is here too. And this is about an intimacy that is coming into your life spiritually. So for some of you, this could be a person. All right, Virgo, a Gemini, or a Cancerian, another water sign. Primarily a Cancerian or maybe Pisces, but I'm getting Cancer is the sign that could be coming in, and this is really about being in alignment with your truth in a very spiritual way, and this is what's happening here under the surface. Feels like Three of Pentacles and Lover's card and the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're coming together for the benefit of others. So some of you could be seeing this as a twin flame connection. And with this momentum mori, there may not be a someday. It's sort of like strike while the iron is hot. There's something here for you to take action on in alignment with your soul's mission. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yep. Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. Fool. Wow. Take this leap. Eight of Pentacles. And underneath is the Hermit. Again. Wow. That's beautiful. You really have a soul's mission and a mission with this person. All right. They're so dirty from walking. There's something here important for you to say. Now, you might be manifesting this person in or this opportunity in. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday or Thursday, whenever you're watching this, I did a morning message called Opportunities Rush In. And I do feel like that's what's happening right now, that you're making a prayer and you're calling for somebody, you're calling for this partner to come in. And you do realize it, you do see it on the physical plane, even though we have mystical cards here of High Priestess and the Hermit, Four of Wands, Fool, and Eight of Pentacles. You might jump into this connection because of a shared mission. And you might even find this person because of a shared mission. Okay? You might be reaching out for a teacher and they're a teacher for you. When you're not reaching out for a teacher, all right, Two of Swords, the High Priestess, staying very internal, some of you might be of the opinion like, hey, I really need to get myself a source of wisdom that is helping me align with my own higher self and my mission on this planet. That's what we're looking to do here. And, some of you in my Pathfinders group know that this is what we do. We align with our soul's mission. And it does feel to me like that teacher is coming in. And that is for the benefit of all of us. The Six of Pentacles here, for the benefit of everyone. Let me, woo. Oh my goodness, what did I do with that deck? I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. Sometimes it's hard to see these decks. They disappear with regularity. All right, I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Chariot. There's Cancerian energy again and Libra energy. Okay. So this Libra energy is about balance, and Chariot is more Cancerian energy that I was talking about here. I feel like the universe is trying to connect to you to get you to move toward this person. Okay. And spiritually, in some way, getting you to stand in the light of your truth, take a leap of faith, jump into this new thing, and shine your light a little bit brighter. I feel like you need to shine your light a little bit brighter. And then I feel like this person finds you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is happening within 9 days, by September at the latest. Okay. And the more you become in alignment, the easier it is for this person to see you. That's what's being asked of you today. All right. That's what's being asked of you today. So if this is your reading, I am going to connect with the energy of Libra and Cancer and Virgo and Gemini. It's possible these are your future people. Now, I'm going to read you this memento mori, and it's sort of like you're needing better perspective to really see. This person might be right in front of you. For some of you, this person is right in front of you. Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Memento mori. There may not be a someday. As my friend Sam Horn proclaimed in the title of her recent book, someday is not a day of the week. The time is now. Imagine if the unknown countdown timer to our expiration date was almost at 0. What would you be doing now that's different? How would you want this situation to unfold? One day the sand in our cosmic hourglass will be gone, and then what will you ask for? More time? Sorry. You've had it all along, but what did you do with it? The moments, the days, the weeks, the years. What have you done with your short sojourn here? The clock has struck the exact hour to act. Go. All right. So if this is your reading, you're being called to take some action. Let's go deeper into what that action might be, and let's see where that takes us. Okay. I do feel like you might have been resisting this for a while, but the time is now. All right, my darlings. The link is below for water signs if you want to continue on. Hi, Maisie. I'll see you over there.